Yes.
Friends.
Oh, no, not yet.
Let mommy hold
Yes, and the solstice?
Happy solstice.
Yes, okay.
Another state of the
Yep, brand new day.
All right, Iris, you stand right here. Mike, you face me. Family, friends, if you please get as close as you can. I don't want you to miss this because I'm going to really be picking on them a lot.
From the front? Okay.
Listen, first of all, I want to say thank you to everybody that traveled and that made the trip to come here, to be here for Mike and Iris. And as I've told you before, it is truly an honor to do this. And it's a privilege for me to unite you in matrimony. It is unbelievable for me. Okay, so I want to talk a little bit about the New Testament. You know, I mean, if you talk about the Bible and stuff, you know, the one thing I've kind of learned, and the New Testament, if you look at the Bible, the #1 selling book in the world every year, by the way. In my Bible, there's only 333 pages in the New Testament. 333 pages in my Bible. And arguably, I mean, it changed the world 2016 years ago, the New Testament. And the guy that wrote more than half of this, his name was Paul, the Apostle Paul. Now I'm gonna quiz the kids on this a little later. Paul, he was this guy. He was a Roman soldier way back in the day, and he wasn't a nice guy the whole time. He was matter of fact, he was a commander in the Roman army. One of the things that Paul did, one of his assignments, was to seek out and persecute Christians. And so, as the story goes, you talk about the power of love. So that's what today is all about. The power of love. And to see what Paul, how he transformed. He's on his road to Damascus. And he's got a group with him and he's going to persecute Christians. And it's written that his men and he heard a voice from the sky. And it says, Paul, why are you persecuting my people? Why are you killing them? And hits him with a lightning bolt. Blows him off of his horse. And I mean, he's down and he's blinded. Paul was blinded. And simultaneously, Jesus comes to a man in the town of Damascus. His name is Ananias. Now, there's a quiz on this later. Ananias. He comes to Ananias in a dream and he says, Ananias, I need you to go to the camp. And I want you to pray for Paul. And I'm thinking about this. Now, if that was me, I'd say, no, Jesus, you take this one. I ain't going down there. It'd be like going to ISIS headquarters and pray for him. Well, that's essentially what Ananias did. And it's written that Ananias goes down to the camp, walks into the tents, and he gets down on his knees and he hugs Paul and he prays for him. And almost instantaneously, they say that the men report that like scales, like fish, came off of his eyes and he gained his sight again. And after that day, Paul becomes the biggest advocate for the New Testament, for Christ. He starts preaching out about it and he becomes like a hero. And I'll talk more about that in a minute. But, you know, as you talk about love, it's such a powerful thing, and that's what he was all about. And I'd ask your friends and your family to write a few things and what you mean to them. On this day, we hope your happiness keeps getting better and better and lasts a lifetime. We moved here in April 2014. Mike and Iris moved in not long after that. What a great couple. As we really got to know them and our friendship grew, we could tell they were made for each other. Just little things they do show how much they love and care for each other. If you're having one of those blah blah days, all you have to do is talk with Mike and Iris. They will always brighten your day. Always brighten your day. We hope that lasts a lifetime. Thank you for all the good times we've had. It's great to see two wonderful people like you getting married. Love and best wishes. Your Iris for almost 40 years. She's become part of our family. We have been with her through good times and bad. When Mike came into her life 3 years ago, we knew it was the beginning of part of the good times that we would share. We have known Mike for a short time, but realized from the very beginning that he is a loving, giving, forgiving person. And knowing his history, we know that this union was meant to be. As we mature in life, finding someone whose history not only loves you, but respects you, accepts you for who you are, is truly a blessing. We wish them many years of love and happiness. We hope to share that with them, Bob and Nancy. P.S. May your first child be master.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your other friends.
Yeah.
From the time we are born, our lives change constantly. First, there's mom and dad next to school years, and as we progress in school, we meet new friends. Some we keep in contact with, and some fall by the wayside. In our working years, the same scenario plays out on a whole different level. In our retirement years, things really change. We strive to find friendship, and we found two, Iris and Mike. We don't know too much about them, but we do know what is so visible is that they are always there for us. They seem to thrive on helping others when needed, or volunteer to help when not even asked. They are fun-loving people, radiate accomplishing this. They have the ability to turn a quiet get-together into a fun-filled evening. They do something many of us do not do. Enjoy life to its fullest. Here is the best. You'll last in your family, your children, your grandchildren. To Nana and Mike, on your wedding day, even if marriage is, quote, actually adults just blah, blah, blah. We wish you two the happiest marriage of all. We know the two of you will love and cherish each other. Another quote. Stay together where you like each other or not. All joking aside, remember to always cherish the good in each other. But don't be afraid to face another's flaws. Communicate often. Always remember to smile, laugh, and be happy. Wishing happiness and love to both of you. And welcome to the family, Mike. Love, love. Nancy, Octavio, Vaughn, and Cal. To your friends and family, I consider those pretty good vows. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. I'm going to read from the Bible. It's a little bit about Paul. I told you about Paul and the guy that he was. And you know, I just think it's, you think about this guy that he went from being a persecutor and he changes his life around. And he writes, you know, the people in Corinth is the town. And he was very popular there, and they were really in trouble, and people were bickering and fighting and arguing like, no, we never. But here's what Paul writes. And here's a guy. Here's Paul. He writes about love in Corinthians chapter 13. What if I could speak all languages of humans and angels? If I did not love others, I would be nothing but a noisy gong proclaiming something. What if I could prophecy and understand all secrets and all knowledge? And what if I had faith in mountains? I would be nothing unless if I loved others. What if I gave away all that I owned and let myself be burned alive? I would have gained nothing if I didn't love others. Paul goes on to write. And now it's time to face one another. Love is kind. Love is patient. Never jealous. Love is not boastful. Love is not proud or rude. Love isn't selfish or quick-tempered. It doesn't keep a record of the wrongs that others do. Love rejoices in the truth, but not in evil. Love is always supportive. Love is always loyal, hopeful, and trusting. And love never, never fails. It says in the Bible. Let's bow our heads. Heavenly Father, Lord, I thank you for this wonderful day. Lord, thank you for bringing us all together. Father, I hope that you would be with Iris and Mike and be with them as they continue to unite. And I know how sacred sacrament this matrimony is for you, Lord. Be with them always. In your name we pray. All right. Now comes the time. For you guys, or half of that each, into their half. Yeah. Well, not that much. I'm just kidding. You were in there? Yeah. All of it.
Yeah.
I just do what my wife tells me. Okay. Put that to the right. All right. Are you ready to be married?
Yes, we are.
That's kind of a thing where the two become one. In marriage, that's what it says in the Bible. You know, as you unite, the two of you become one. And your husband,
No, that's not the right.
that's not in there?
You're already up in the air.
That's not in there?
I'm sorry. Yeah, I thought it was cute.
Two becoming one. The sacrament is not to be taken lightly, but thoughtfully with marriage that ensures a strong relationship with our God, making for an enduring happy home. Mike, do you take Iris to be your companion, your mate, your friend, and your wife in sickness and in health, good times and bad times, for the remainder of your days in the presence of your friends and your family and our God? If so, say, yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, have the ring.
Good boy.
Take that out, Nana.
Okay, and you hold the other one then, right?
Yes.
Okay, you should hold the that one. Okay?
Now, don't put it in his nose.
Sorry. Is that good? Okay.
Iris,
Yes.
do you take Mike to be your companion, your mate, your friend, and your husband in sickness and in health, good times and bad, for the remainder of your days in the presence of all of your friends and your family and our God? If so, say, yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
And the power vested in me in the state of Florida, and more importantly, in front of our God and your family. Oh, the ring!
Oh, thank you, Cal. Oh, wow.
Thank goodness you're here.
Thank you, Cal.
Thank you, Cal. Great job. Take it out of my face. Power vested in me in the state of Florida, but it's more important than that. It's him and it's your friends and your family that witnessed this union, and I pronounce you as man and wife. You make this right! I love you guys. Thank you. Congratulations. Really nice. What did I say?